So for the assignment today, I'll be answering question number 2. And within question number 2, I'll be showing you guys how to go through each bullet point in SQL. So I went ahead and already imported my data to save us time. And I already wrote out the code. So the first thing I need to do is drop my table, my temp table called cancer, because I've already run this. I want to select the count with a distinct ID and label that as N cancer, which is short for no cancer. I want to find the probability. So I'm dividing my variable dead in 6 months over my distinct ID. And in order to concatenate the various diagnoses, I would have to add an addition sign in between each one. And we're asked to label this as strata. I want to enter this into my temp table called cancer, and it's pulling from the main table, lung cancer comorbids, where lung cancer is equal to 1 because we only want to ID those with cancer. And I want to go ahead and group by the various diagnoses. So when I executed that, we could see that a little over 11,000 rows were affected. And if we want to view them, the results would appear this way. So what we can see is anybody who has any of these diseases, so the one means they have that disease, this disease, and this other disease. Anybody who has these and it does have lung cancer, the probability of them passing within 6 months is relatively high, a 1 indicating that yes, they would most likely pass away within 6 months. This would be 0, they would not be passing away within 6 months. It's not going to happen. I do believe we have some 0.5s in here as well. And moving down, similar to our first query run, we now want to calculate the probability of mortality for patients without cancer. So this temp table would be called not cancer. I want to go ahead and select the count and of IDs as N, number who do not have cancer. I want to take the sum of these two variables in order to find the probability. Similar to our previous query, I want to also concatenate all the various diagnoses and label them as strata. I'm entering into this table and so forth. Now once I executed this, you can see these many records were affected. And if we want to view the results, I'm going to go ahead and execute this, and you can see it's set up similar to our previous table, but this one is previous query, but this one is showing anybody who does not have cancer. And actually I'm going to go back and I pulled up the incorrect table, so it's supposed to be N, not cancer. So let me go ahead and execute this once more so we have the accurate results. So there we are, and that's what we were looking for. So similar to our previous query, anybody who has any of these various diagnoses and they do not have lung cancer, this is the probability of them being dead within 6 months. And lastly, we've been asked to join the tables, our temp tables on strata. So I went ahead and already executed this. And you can see that we've got our columns of N cancer and not cancer strata, strata plus cancer, strata no cancer. So you could see that there were about 10 individuals who did not have cancer but had the various diagnoses. And then, pardon me, you could see the probability of them passing within 6 months if they did not have cancer. This completes my assignment. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thank you and have a great day.